Reminds me a little of this book and movie that was really popular in the US in the early 2000s, Moneyball. And it talks about disruptive professional sports.
It was my first business. I built a business called Artists First, and we built Musimetrics. So we took data from artists in the music business, and we told record companies whether they would be successful. I'm a massive Moneyball fan. Yeah, and Sabermetrics, we called it Musimetrics after Sabermetrics. And one of my favorite movies, Michael Lewis is a god in my opinion. Yeah.
I just literally saw our hometown baseball team go through this in the last 6 or 8 weeks, where they hired away someone who looks like Dee Podesta, who looks like the Jonah Hill character in that movie, to run the Miami Marlins. And they literally traded away tens of millions of dollars of payroll to try to find the undervalued rookies on a team that's actually sustainable and affordable for a team that hasn't traditionally been able to compete with the massive payrolls from the teams in Boston and New York and LA.
We in my first business, we were doing this 23 years ago. And to go right back to the beginning of our conversation and talk about people being anchored where they are. So we walked into the Ministry of Sound, which was one of the coolest record labels in this country, right? We walked into Ministry of Sound and we said, we've got all this data and we can show you which of your artists is going to be successful or not. We were literally physically ejected from the building. It's like, it was, I mean, to say that was not, well, you're telling me, you can tell me better than my ears can tell me. No. So yeah, well, when we are right back to the beginning of the conversation. It's the data sometimes tells you stuff that you either don't want to know or can't hear. Yeah.
It's like that silly scene in Bohemian Rhapsody where he ends up on the street and he throws the rock through the window and said, "You're going to be forever known as the producer who passed on Queen."
Yeah. You just don't
talent
know.
Recognition. Yeah, the whole idea of understanding the talent evaluator.
Yeah,
awesome.
Exactly. Yeah.